Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, this is where I try to keep you on the right side of the market, keep you making money, because that's what it's all about. Now, Nvidia's earnings was yesterday. No surprise, it gapped up. Everything phenomenal when it comes to their earnings call itself. I mean, the data center revenue was up over like 400% according to one article. They announced the stock split. So there's a lot of great things going on with Nvidia. Now, my biggest concern right now with Nvidia, especially if you're trying to find a multi-bagger, is the market cap. The company is getting really big. So we're going to dive into the market cap itself, compare it to some other companies, look through the VectorVest 7 software. In tonight's presentation, the goal is to find the next Nvidia. That's right, a low market cap semiconductor company with huge upside potential, so that way you can make some money. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, stick around and let's get started. So now we are in the VectorVest 7 software here. You can see I've got 24 stocks up to give you really a good understanding of market cap and the size of some of these companies. Now, to begin with Apple, I put it in the list here because it's a well-known company, one of the biggest companies in the world right now. I mean, the market cap's at $2.9 trillion. But look, second on the list right now, because this is an order by market cap, is Nvidia at $2.6 trillion. So to just get one more bag out of Nvidia, it would have to have a valuation of over $5 trillion. Now, I'm not saying Nvidia is a bad stock. It's definitely a good stock to own. You're probably going to make some money off of it, especially if you're bullish. But that upside potential is now becoming limited just by sheer size. Some of the other big names here, we've got Taiwan Semiconductor in third place here at just over $800 billion market cap. Right behind that is Broadcom, ASML, and Advanced Micro Devices. So tonight's presentation being that I want to focus on market cap because the whole goal of this is really to find the next multi-bagger semiconductor company like Nvidia turned out to be. So I'd like to keep the market cap under $250 billion here, because if you multiply that by 4, that's $1 trillion. That gives you 4 bags in the making if the company pans out. Now, after spending some time going through that list, looking at things like market cap, RV, that long-term price appreciation potential, VST, just over overall value, safety, timing, forecasted data. These are the stocks I have in the list for you. So we're going to break them down. Make sure you stick to the end because I'm going to pick out a few that I really like and one that I'm actually shocked right now that's on the list. So let's get started here. We've got AMD at the top right now. Does have the largest market cap at 265. I know before I said $250 million. It's pretty close. Now, AMD has a unique position here. It has the same manufacturer as Nvidia itself, being Taiwan Semiconductors. And on top of that, it's probably one of the most well-positioned companies to actually step in the arena when it comes to Nvidia's chips. Now, next up on the list, we do have Micron here. Now, the market cap is just at $143 billion, so a lot more upside potential can happen here. But one thing I put on the list for, look at that sales growth rate and the growth rate in earnings here, double digits. I mean, 58% and 22% respectively on the GRT. Now, ARM Holdings also in the list here. I know it's one of my favorite companies here along with AMD, but these two companies do have great potential. They already have the partnership with Taiwan Semiconductor that has the ability to manufacture these high-end chips. Now, big news when it comes to ARM over the last few weeks. The first is going to be its partnership with Samsung, with the ability for its next generation 6G chips. Yes, 6G chips. ARM already has like 90+% of the market share when it comes to their architecture. So it's a natural fit for them to be in the next generation when it comes to 6G technology. And on top of that, they're getting approval from their biggest financial backer, SoftBank, to develop their own AI chip, which hopefully will be released in about 2026, but who knows? But again, there's a lot of big news when it comes to this company. And look at the market cap here, just above $100 billion. So it has the potential for several bags in the making. Next up, we have NXPI here, semiconductor company. This one actually undervalued, which if you see the list here, most of these stocks are overvalued. I mean, the AI stocks are hot right now, so I'm not surprised that investors are willing to pay a premium. So if you want to find something that's undervalued, and look, RV, RS, RT, all favorable ratings here. The VectorVest 7 system gives it a buy rating, and the market cap is under $100 billion. Now, the next one is SMCI or Super Micron. I'm actually surprised this is on the list. I thought the company was much bigger. You can see right now trading at $906 is overvalued. But look, RV, RS, all of the indicators here above 1 in favorable territory, even the technical, the CI, so the stock historically likes to go up more than it goes down. So great things here. It does currently have a hold rating right now, but look at that market cap. This is what I was really surprised about. Just $53 billion market cap, one of the smallest in the list here. The sales growth rate, 200%. Now, with Nvidia, their sales growth rate has always been astronomically high. And I'm seeing the same thing here with Supermicron and the GRT, almost 40% right now. So no wonder it's on the list. Still a great company, in my opinion, with huge upside potential. Now, this next company, I do have to give credit to you guys, VV Nation and Glenn. You guys have been talking about the stock a lot. So I looked at it. I looked at some of the news going around it, look at its indicators, look at its chart, look at the market cap. Just below $40 billion here. It's got the buy rating. All of our proprietary indicators are above 1 in favorable territory. And if we look at the forecasted data, we got the sales growth rate coming at 8%, while the growth rate itself in earnings sits at 39%. Now, the last company here is On Semiconductor. They specialize in IoT. That's the Internet of Things. I'm not going to go much detail. I've done some videos on it. I know it's not the most exciting topic out there, but essentially it's just all this smart technology that we're seeing, you know, whether it's refrigerators or alarm clocks, everything's got computer chips in it and connected to the internet. And that's what On Semiconductor does. It produces a lot of the microchips needed for that technology. You can see the price here at $73 is undervalued right now at our metrics at $86. So one of the few stocks here that's undervalued right now. If we look at RV, RS, RT, again, all positive. We have the buy rating. Now, my concerns here would be the CI at 0.69, lowest in the list. So it is pretty volatile. It's had some tough times. You can see the sales growth rate here at -5%, but look at the growth rate in earnings, 7%, right? Now, the big reason why this is on the list, it's the lowest market cap. It's a great company. It's got a lot of exposure into the next evolution of technology, coming in just over $31 billion when it comes to its market cap. All right, VV Nation, thank you for sticking to the end. This is the 4 stocks. You know, take your screenshot, take a photo, whatever you got to do. But we've got Micron on the list, ARM Holdings, SMCI, and VRT or VERT. Just utilizing the VectorVest 7 system and looking at the news and seeing what these companies are doing. I have great potential in these 4 companies for multi-bagger opportunities as the AI revolution continues. Now, if you found this video informative and you see the potential to make money with the information I give you, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this content, and share it amongst your social circles so that way more people can learn to make money in the stock market. Have a good night.